Welcome back!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I'm sweating. Because we're having.
You've been working too hard.
I've been trying to get this Facebook thing, and I'm a little bit older lady, so when I try and do all this stuff, and when it messes up, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Last segment, I had Batman glasses on. We'll see what
We have
we'll
no
see what
idea.
I have now. Yeah.
But go ahead, tell everybody who you are again, because who knows? We were live on Facebook. We just want to see. Now you can see
Am I live
the
on Facebook?
real. I think so.
Okay.
I think you're on
All
live
right.
now.
Good.
And it's the real Michael Henderson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without his glasses.
Medicare Michael.
Still wearing the shirt. Which
I am
love.
still wearing the shirt. I hope, unless your filter turned it off.
And you have
So-
some wonderful things that you want to talk about with your book,
Oh,
your
no,
little
I just
bag
brought-
here.
no, I just brought that
This
for
is
you.
my gift.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I love being a host of a show.
No, we educate. We have an AEP kickoff every year with annual enrollment kickoff with our agents, specifically for agents, because we're getting all the new enrollment kits in for all the carriers. Like I said, they're all printed up and everything early, and so we do a event that's over a couple days where we educate the agents. The carriers actually come in and educate the agents on their new plans for the next year and everything. So we just did that. So you get one
Thank
of the
you.
bags.
I
from
love
that.
my bag. Last year was a smaller bag. This one's a big one. It has
Because
of
you got
course,
a coffee cup.
and it's got a coffee cup in there, my favorite color,
Yeah.
as well as it has hand sanitizer. It has a lot of cool
You're
stuff
good to
in there.
go. Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about people's prescriptions and what
Mhm.
could happen to them, and some penalties that could happen to them too. You've had some stories in the past that when people have had that happen, and I think it's important for people to hear some of those things. Do you have anything you want to talk about today?
Yeah. There are or can be penalties associated with Medicare. So when somebody turns 65, they're eligible for Medicare as if they've met the qualifications, they've worked during their lifetime enough, and because you pay taxes into that system, you qualify at age 65 for Medicare Part A. If you are still working and you have group insurance, you can delay the Part B, which is your doctor's office stuff. It's the outside the hospital stuff. But if you don't, and you delay that Part B, you could have a penalty because there's a premium to it. So some people like to delay that till they get sick, and unfortunately that's not the best way to do it because you have a penalty. The other one is, as you mentioned, the prescription drug plan. Because Medicare doesn't cover prescription drugs outside the hospital, like you can't go to the pharmacy and pick up prescription drugs and get coverage for it. I mean, you can pay cash, obviously, but Medicare goes through insurance carriers to get those prescription drug plans to you. But if you don't take that and you go without it, you could have a penalty down the road when you do need prescription drugs. So to avoid that, we would, put somebody on just a prescription drug plan to get them by a really low cost one until they needed
Right.
a better one.
You
Yeah.
brought up something right there when you say low cost. When people think that Medicare is free.
Well, Medicare Part A, you get, if you've worked enough, 40 credits, they call it, 40 quarters, so 10 years in your life if you've paid Medicare taxes, and you get...
Phew, I've been working longer.
Yeah, I know, right? We're all mostly work longer. But you get Part A when you turn 65. Part B, there is a monthly premium to Part B. So that's why some people delay. But it's very reasonable compared to under 65 insurance, believe it or not.
Right.
I mean, I think, truthfully, I think Medicare is the best thing going. It's for insurance. It's great coverage. We just help people find the plan that goes with that Medicare, original Medicare we call it, that fits with them to give them the best coverage possible, save them the most money, that type of thing.
Now, the number to call him direct is 602-541-7656. This is a free service to you, for you to sit down and talk to him and find out, what is the right plan for you.
Mhm.
Also, he covers the entire Southwest, so that's 800-506-8810. You can call there, and he will answer the phone. He likes to get to know everybody, and then he will then give you somebody in your area that he knows will help you service you the way he would expect them to.
Yeah.
And the website is tapestryinsuranceGroup.com, and I just realized we didn't say what we should say today.
Every day's a Medicare day.
We haven't said it. Go ahead.
Even though we're getting into annual enrollment period, any day's a Medicare day. And there's people turning 65. There's people retiring all months of the year. We help people year round,
Right.
and that's important. I just want to say this because I do have my cell phone. It's a busy time of year. If you call, please leave me a message because I'm with people an awful lot, or I'm in the radio show. My phone is turned off. Leave me a message. I will call you back, and get you in touch with an agent that's in one of my agents that's in your area if need be. And also, you can go onto our website, which you just said, tapestryinsuranceGroup.com, and we have a contact page there. You can submit your information to if that's easier for you.
That
Whatever.
number to call again is 602-541-7656 or toll free 800-506-8810. You have any events coming up?
I'm still smiling about my Batman glasses.
I can't wait to look and see what that's going to look like.
I'm still laughing. You know, we do. We have a lot of Medicare 101s coming up. I don't know if my Facebook page is updated. I just got the schedule for some of those, and I got to get that updated. But we've got some in partnership with some medical groups. So, you know, some of these medical groups offer some benefits and
What do you
things like
talk
that.
about in those events? What do you kind of bring
So
up?
those
What's
are-
the most important thing?
Yeah, so that's a great question. In a Medicare educational event, what we are doing is telling people what they get from Medicare. So it's called kind of a Medicare 101. You know, what is Medicare Part B? What is Medicare Part A? What is covered under those? What isn't? Why? What you might need to look for, you know, to get additional coverage and things like that. We don't go in a Medicare 101. We don't go into all the 50 plans that are in the area because it's mind-boggling. Too much information. We wait for that till we talk with somebody one-on-one. We want to get people the general information that applies to everybody in one of those Medicare 101s, and then we can answer your specific questions individually to you when we talk to you individually.
Well, that number again is 602-541-7656. The website is Tapestry Insurance Group. It's a free service to you, and you can also call him toll-free 800-506-8810. Well, what else should we talk about? You know, I mean, in terms of this, people out there, I think, first of all, I know a lot of people procrastinate, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't do anything because of fear. So,
Why is that?
or a lack of knowledge. Well, because
What's to be fearful?
well,
They're talking to you.
no,
Batman.
Batman glasses. Yeah, as you said, people think that Medicare. They get onto Medicare. Boom! I've paid into it. Everything's good. Problem is, they don't realize that Medicare doesn't have a maximum out of pocket each year. It's, you know, plan, it's deductibles, things like that. They don't realize what it covers, what it doesn't, and so it's lack of knowledge that causes people. Medicare's good. It's not great, and we can make it great, you know, for your individual needs. Also, a lot of people don't know that there's plans that are specifically designed to help them, like military retirees that have served their country, that are retired military on TRICARE for life.
My dad had that.
Yeah, there are plans that are there to help them enhance their Medicare, so to speak, and give them even better coverage. TRICARE, by the way, is great coverage, but they've got some plans that are even make it better. And people with diabetes, we've got plans that the carriers work with to specifically manage A1Cs, things like that. There are plans. There's just lots of different types of plans, and so it's mostly a lack of education why people don't make a change or why people don't look at stuff, and that's why we're here to help. That's why we do it differently.
And you know what? He does. He is your seniors advocate. He's here to help you understand Medicare. It's not something that he's going to get, you're not paying him for anything. He's going to get paid by the carriers that he works with. And the bottom line is to make sure that you have the right coverage. That's what it's all about. What would be your final words for today? And stretch it out. We've got a minute or so.
Okay. So slow down, Michael. You know what? Just give us a call. If you're on the right plan for you, stay on that plan. But at least you know we're here to just help. And this is the time of year to do that. You can change from one Medicare Advantage to another with no medical questions, nothing like that. This is the time of year.
So the annual enrollment period starts when?
October 15th.
October 15th.
Yeah.
So it's right around the corner.
And it goes through December 7th, so it is a definite amount of time.
And not to wait till the 15th. Call now.
Call now, because we need to do some research for you. You know, if you tell me what prescriptions you're on, who your doctors are, then we can start doing some homework for you.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about,
Yep.
making sure. And let him do it. Why would you want to even try it? And don't call. Do not call the numbers that you see on television. Please don't do that. Find somebody in your area, such as Michael Henderson here. Final words.
give us a call. We're here to help. We've been doing this a long time. Our agents, I love our agents. They're a good group of people, and they work hard for our community.
He services the entire Southwest, so you can call him direct, and he answers the phone all the time because he wants to get to know you personally. That number is 800-506-8810, and the web again is tapestryinsuranceGroup.com, or you can call him at 602-541-7656.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!